Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. I'm Silibaziso Mupereki, and on this channel I cover everything to do with university life, international student experiences, and nursing school. So if that would be something that you'd be interested in, definitely hit the subscribe button and join the family. So in this video, I'm going to be speaking about registration and just giving you some tips and advice to make it the least stressful time as possible, because unfortunately registration is stressful. So I'm just here to give you some advice so that it becomes easier for you. So the first thing is you need to know when your registration dates are. You don't want to miss registration just because you didn't know when your dates are. So please visit your respective universities and check when their registration dates are. The dates are different for current and incoming students, so please register when your dates open up. This will also prevent having a clash on the system when both students are trying to access it at the same time. Then the second thing is please do it as early as possible, at least 2 weeks when your registration dates open. This is to prevent the system from being overloaded and it being crashing, because there's a lot of students accessing the system at the same time. So if current students can do it in the first 2 weeks of the opening date, and the new students during the first 2 weeks, at least when everyone else does it, because not everyone is as early, so at least when everyone else is doing it towards the closing of registration, which is towards the beginning of March, at least it's not as many people, instead of everyone trying to register late during the month of March. It's just going to really annoy you, because the system does get overloaded. Because I can imagine when we are trying to access our marks and everyone does it at 12 o'clock when the results come out, the system is super slow, the dates and the marks get mixed up. It's just a whole lot of things that happen. So just to avoid that stress, please do it as early as possible. Then the third thing is please pay your registration fee at least 3 working days before the opening of your registration, or when you plan to register. And this is to make sure that the money is cleared from your account and it goes into the university account, and also for it to make sure that it reflects in the system. Because even if you have paid your money, if it does not reflect in the system, you will not be able to register. So please make sure you are planning your things in advance. Then the fourth thing that I'd like to mention with regards to money, if you are on a bursary or a scholarship, you have to get financially cleared for that. And the reason for this is there's different students that are being sponsored by different bursaries and scholarships and all of that jazz. So the financial office has to vet all those scholarships and bursaries to make sure that they're proper, and just to find out when their paying arrangements are and that sort of thing. So the financial office has to receive the documents from you. It needs to make sure that it's got the logo and the name of the company or organization that's going to be sponsoring you, and a whole lot of other information. Just find out from your respective financial aid office so they can help you out, so that you get cleared as soon as possible. So as soon as you've been accepted by that bursary scholarship, tell them about the process that must happen so they can get it moving as soon as possible, to prevent you being delayed with registration, because that will just delay your whole year. If you register late, you get your timetable late, classes start and you're not able to access your classes because you're not registered. Just avoid all that drama. Please make sure you're doing your things as quickly and as early as possible. Okay, number 5, just a side note here, please be aware that all these tips that I'm giving you, they're all on my Instagram page. I've made cute little pictures for you guys so that you can use it as a reference page. So definitely follow me at Silibaziso Mupereki on Instagram and Facebook, and you can access all these things without watching the full video. But obviously I would love if you could now watch the full video. I need that watch time. You know what I'm trying to say. Okay, so then the next thing is you need to know which modules you're going to be registered for. So this you can access on your university website. I know with some universities they've already started emailing you which modules you're going to be having. Please make sure you have a complete list of those so that you know which ones you're going to be doing in the first semester and second semester. And the reason why you need to know this is because there's a lot of students that are going to be accessing the registration portal or system. Sometimes there might be a system error and you get registered with the incorrect modules. So please make sure that you've got download your list so that you can cross-reference it with the list that is on the system, so that you get registered for the correct modules. Okay, and then to my international students, I know the road is hard. This path that we're in, I know it's hard. So please note of two things that must happen before you register. Number one, you must have medical aid. You must send that medical aid to the international offices at your university, and then they must give you access on the system for you to register. Once your medical aid is sorted out, it must cover you for the year that you're going to be studying. So that's 12 months. You can even start it from like March until December, just to get rid of the other months that you're not using it. So you can do that. So that's medical aid. The second thing is you need to get financially cleared. So obviously you're going to go to the student credit management at your university and make some sort of arrangements with them of how you're going to be paying your fees. This could either be in debit orders, or you're going to pay half and then the rest is in debit orders. Whatever arrangement you're going to be making with the university, you need to get that sorted out. And they give you letters that you must sign, and then on their side they must give you access on the system to be able to register. So you need to have both done before you can actually go on the system and register. So please be aware that we do have those extra steps that we need to take. So please do it well in advance so that you're not delayed, because it is going to take a while to get clearance from them, because everything is online via emails. They will send you that email like, we'll respond to your request within 48 hours. And then sometimes a delay and all of that jazz. So if you can get it started as soon as possible, that would be awesome. I've actually lost count what number I am, but anyway, the next one is your university will usually provide you with a registration guide. Please use this guide. I know for current students it's a bit tedious. You're like, I know how to do this, I've done it before, but there's really some vital information that they provide in those registration guides, like the dates, the processes you need to make for clearance for certain things and that sort of thing. And for first time university students, it is really useful for you. It gives you step by step on how to register and how to do it properly. So if you've never accessed any portal, this would be a really good handy tip to have next to you while you do your registration, because it also helps you figure out what login details you must use and that sort of thing. So please, to avoid being stuck and being stressed and not knowing where must I press, what must I do and all of that, please download that registration guide. It's very important. They make it for you, so please use it. Okay, the last two things. The first one is please download your registration documents. Obviously, if you're on scholarships and bursaries, they're going to require you to give them a proof that you have been registered. So you will need that as proof of registration. Or if you're going to be applying for certain jobs or other bursaries that you might want to apply for, they will need proof of that registration. So usually after you register, they will send you an email that you've been registered and have that proof. Please download it and keep it with you. Then the second thing that you'll be given after you register is your timetable. Please note that this timetable is subject to change. For the past 2 years that I've been in the university, the timetable that they give you during registration is completely different to the one that you eventually use when you start your classes. So the one that they'll give you during registration is the theoretical one, the one that they sort of want to happen, but because of clashes with classes, some lecturers teach more than one class, they need to book certain things and that sort of thing. So your timetable would change, especially since things are online and that sort of thing. So that timetable, you can just use it to sort of see how it's all going to look and that sort of thing. But the final proper one you will receive from your lecturers when school starts. Okay, so the last tip that I have for you today is, well, it's not really a tip, but it's something that's going to happen you need to be aware of. You're going to be sent an email of when to come fetch your university card and goodie bag. And since there's COVID, they're going to be doing it they're going to trickle it down so that not everyone comes to campus at the same time. So there's social distance and all of that jazz. So you're going to be sent an email when to come fetch it. and the dates and time and that sort of thing. Please stick to the time so that you avoid mixing with a lot of people. We must do our part to be safe. Please just follow whatever protocol your university has. And if you're still in another province, since most classes are online, just speak to your lecturers and your year coordinators to just find out, do you really need to get your student card now since you're in another province or in another country? Obviously, if you're in another country, you really won't need your student card because you're not going to be accessing campus. As long as you have your student card, it's fine. So if you're not going to be moving provinces because school is online and that sort of thing, then for that part you can sort of leave it until a later stage. But obviously, if you're going to be near campus, please go fetch your student card. It just brings the whole vibe or university experience together. So hopefully you guys will be helped by those tips. I know registration is stressful. There's a lot that is going to be happening, but please be patient. The student admin people, your lecturers, everyone at the university is dealing with more than 5,000 students. You've got current students, you've got new students that are coming in, you've got staff that they need to help out and all of that jazz. So there's a lot happening. So please be patient with everyone. We are also stressed. We're also wanting things to get done as soon as possible, but unfortunately things are online. They cannot always happen as quick as we'd like them to. So please be very patient. But like I said, if you use these tips, you should be fine. But obviously anything can happen. So expect the unexpected and just woosa, relax. Thank you so much for watching this video. And if you'd like more information or more tips on first years and just the whole experience, follow me on Instagram. I've got a lot of content coming for you that's written that you can use, take screenshots, download, etc. So please follow me on Instagram and Facebook as Silibaziso Mupereki so that you can get all that written content for free in the comfort of your own phone. Thank you so much and see you next week on Friday, 12 p.m. South African time. Bye.